Tonight, Christine and I are flying south along the shoreline in Cherokee N7696 Foxtrot to check out the Fort Lauderdale and Miami skyline from the air. Pre-flight's complete. Now it's time to kick the tires and light the fires.
Oh, this is the one.
As we taxied, I noticed that the audio recorder wasn't working and quickly realized I forgot to change the batteries. As a result, I won't be able to record the cockpit intercom, depriving my viewers of Christine's witty commentary. The winds tonight are blowing from 170 at 9 knots, which means we'll be taking off and landing on runway 15. With run-up complete, we held short of runway 15, contacted Pompano Tower, and got our takeoff clearance. Once we're airborne, we'll turn south along the shore at 1,000 feet, and then switch over to Fort Lauderdale Tower to get clearance to transition south through their airspace. As we climbed away from the runway, the splendor of South Florida lit up the darkness. It's my niece Cameron's 10th birthday this weekend, so I want to give a quick shout out to her and say happy birthday, Cammy. It's also my stepmother Donna's birthday. Happy birthday, Donna. Hope you're having a great time with the grandkids. As we began our turn southbound, I contacted Fort Lauderdale Tower, got approved for a shoreline transition. We'd have to stay at or below 500 south along the shoreline until we get south to the airport. At that point, we'll be able to climb to 1,000 feet, and we get flight following from Miami approach. Heading south, we got a good view of Fort Lauderdale skyline, Fort Lauderdale International Airport, and Port Everglades. As we got south of Fort Lauderdale, we connected with Miami approach, got flight following as we flew under Miami's Class Bravo airspace. We continue south until just south of Virginia Key, at which point we make a 180-degree turn and head back north. At just under a mile offshore, we got an amazing view of Port of Miami, the Miami skyline, and the Art Deco district on Miami Beach. Reached Virginia Key, I made our 180-degree turn and began heading north back to Pompano. Miami has a rich history. Although it was only incorporated in 1896, the area had been inhabited for thousands of years by the Tequesta Indians. It's also the only major U.S. city founded by a woman, Julia Tuttle, a local citrus grower who convinced Henry Flagler to extend the Florida East Coast Railway south to the region, spurring tremendous growth. In the 60s, as Castro rose to power, many Cuban exiles fled the Communist Revolution, seeking refuge in Miami, making a significant economic and cultural impact on the city that remains to this day. Known as the Magic City, today, Miami is the largest urban economy in Florida and 12th largest in the U.S. It's also the gateway to Latin America, a major hub for international banking, as well as tourism. Port of Miami is the world's largest cruise port, and it's also a significant container port. To the east of Miami, across Biscayne Bay, and right beneath us, sits the Barrier Island of Miami Beach, home of the famous Art Deco district and Ocean Drive. Making our way north, Miami Beach gave way behind us to the high-rise communities of Bal Harbour, Turnberry Isle, Aventura, and Hollandale. Mission through Hollywood, we could make out the guitar-shaped hotel at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, just off our left wingtip in the distance. After passing north of Hollywood, we'd pass Fort Lauderdale International Airport, Port Everglades, and then Fort Lauderdale Beach with a great view of the Fort Lauderdale skyline in the background. After that, we transitioned north through Boca Raton before circling out to the west south of Lantana and approach Pompano from the northwest. We turned west north of Boca and circled outside of Boca's Class Delta airspace. We'd be approaching Pompano from the northwest. That'll give us a straight in for runway 15. Since the tower is closed, I'd have to make regular position reports on the CTAF frequency, but like most nights, there was very little traffic in the pattern. As we approached the runway, got our AWAS information, and our winds were similar to takeoff out of the southeast. We'd have about a 3-knot crosswind on final. We had a nice straight-in approach. No traffic in the pattern. All I had left to do was put it down smoothly, taxi back to the ramp, tire down, and call it a night.
Well, that was a lot of fun. Spectacular night, spectacular sights, just an awful lot of fun.
Thanks for flying along. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as we enjoyed the flight. Hit the airplane button in the lower right hand corner to subscribe and follow along our future adventures. Be sure to give us a like and leave us a comment. We'll see you next time.